Good morning, culinary class. How are you guys? So today I'm going to do a little demo on a broccoli cheddar crockpot soup. So most of this stuff you should probably have in your cabinet and fridge. If not, you can just make a different soup, but your soup will be due next week as one of your meals. So at this point, I challenge you guys to look in your fridge and find some stuff that maybe isn't looking that great, and you can turn it into soup. So let me show you a couple of things that we have right now. You guys remember what this stuff is called? It is going to be turned into mirepoix, which is 50% carrots and celery, 50% onion, or 25, 25, 50. So we're going to take care of that really quick. All right, guys, we got some rough chops going on. We got the broccoli in the crock pot. This is gonna go right in there. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit of stock, 4 cups actually, salt and pepper, and a little bit of nutmeg. If you remember nutmeg pairs really well with other spices, but you can't use too much of it because it gets way overpowered. So this is gonna sit in the crock pot for about 4 hours. And while that's going on, I'm gonna shred some cheese, and it should all break down. And then you'll need some milk or some half and half or some heavy cream, but we will get to that in a minute. Hey guys, so it's been 4 hours. Check out that. Oh, I wish you could smell it, but you can't. That's okay. So we're gonna start with cheese. That's way too much cheese, but if I had it in my classroom, you guys would have eaten half of it. You know who you are, and then gotten yelled at. And so I'm missing you even more today. But anyway, we're gonna add about a half cup at a time. Stir, let it melt, stir, let it melt until you get to about 2.5 cups of cheese. Then you're gonna put a little half and half milk or heavy cream in, and take it right off of the heat. So it's been on low for 4 hours in the crock pot. Now we're gonna crank it up to high, and it'll probably take another hour or so. You're gonna probably want to serve some kind of bread or something else with this meal. And this should be a nice hearty soup for you and your family. And like I said earlier, you can really make this with anything you have left in the fridge. Start with mirepoix, then in your broth, let everything cook down. You can give it a saute if you want to. Remember, saute means jump in French. Yep. So cooking at a high heat in a skillet. Otherwise, we're using crock pots because you probably all have one, and you've probably all got a bunch of stuff in your fridge that you don't know what to do with. You can usually turn into something delicious. So today's broccoli cheese soup, and it's gonna taste a lot like that one famous restaurant that y'all go to for, and it's gonna be a lot cheaper. So anyway, back at you in about 2 hours. All right, pirates, so we have finished our cheddar broccoli soup. So we hit it with a little slurry. That is gonna be your word of the day. Remember the other day it was billowing and saute, but you should already known saute. So I added cheese to it, let that melt, and then a little bit of milk, half and half or heavy cream, whatever you have is fine. You could probably even go with like a cashew milk or a almond milk. So that is it. Serve it with a little bit of cheese garnish, maybe chiffonade some parsley, and then I am gonna serve mine with some biscuits, or you could also do bread of some kind, and it'll be a nice warm up for these strange spring days. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well in your quarantine, and remember, you can start soup with any of your mirepoix, a little broth, and then really just go to town with ingredients. Depending on how thick you want it, you could add dairy or not, but great job today, and I hope you guys are doing well in these crazy times. Have a good night.